2003 on an 03 Ford Focus RS Mark1. A good look at this one here. It comes with the private registration plate, showing just under 65,000 miles. James will detail all the history we've got on this one on the website. But there's a Mark 1 Focus RS. Very, very pretty car, this one. Like I say, it comes with the private registration plate. Bodywork wise, we're going to start off with the bonnet. We're going to work our way around the car, onto the interior, and then we're going to do a cold engine startup. So as we come up the bonnet, you can see it's lovely and straight, it's lovely and flat. There's no big dings, dents or scratches. We've got the odd stone chip across the front edge of the bonnet. There is the odd stone chip in the paintwork on the bonnet. It's to be expected. It's a Focus RS. It's what you want. Let down some B roads. You can see these little stone chips on the bonnet, but there's no dings or dent. It's lovely and straight down both sides. No corrosion across that front lip anywhere. Headlights are crystal clear on both sides. The grille, lovely and straight, no bits missing, no cracks in the grille at all. As we come down that lovely RS bumper on the left hand side, there's no scuffs or scrapes on the left hand side at all. Again, the lights are all clear. Your grills are lovely and clean. There's no cracks in those. They've not been quickly dressed up. They're all nice and black. They're not faded. That lovely gloss black lip. No splits in that. Lovely and straight across there. Got a tiny little stone chip on the front of it. And on this side, there's a few little bits on the corner, which is, you know, you do not notice that until your nose is touching it and you're lying on the ground. Right hand side again. Bumper corner scuff free, a few little stone chips across the front edge of the bumper. Lovely and tidy on that big lower grille there. There's no cracks or dents in that. The bumper itself is no crazy at all. As we come around the left hand side, the bumper meets the arch. The front wing lovely and snug, no problems at all, no rust there on the front of that wing. As you come round the wing, no corrosion coming through on the paint side of things. Lovely and straight when the sun hits that blue. What a good shine it's got to it. Lovely and tidy up the wing. Some very, very light surface scratches here and there where it's been washed over the years. And that's me really, really picking on it to find fault. Wheels are unmarked all the way around. The correct RSOZ racing wheels all the way around with matching Yokohama tyres. It sort of says a lot about a car when you start looking at tyres and check they're all matching. As we come up onto the roof, we're lovely and straight. No dings, no dents. No rust, no major stone chips at all across that leading edge. Again, the odd light surface scratch in the paint, like I say, where it's been washed over years, you do get it. But to sort of the normal naked eye, you wouldn't really be able to tell. You've got to be right up close, touching it, and get it in the right light to notice anything. Driver's door, lovely and straight, no dings or dents at all down the driver's door. No scratching around the handle. Your rub strips are lovely and straight across the door. Tiny, tiny little bit at the back. I mean, like that's how harsh you've got to be. Like I say, wing mirror caps are unmarked. All the gloss blacks, lovely and black still. Have a look at the door from the back edge. No chips across the back edge of the door either. The lower sill section, that body kit's on nice and tight, not hanging off anywhere. A few little stone chips at the bottom of the arch. Again, to be expected to have those there. Around that wheel arch, lovely and straight. The odd little stone chip, but no rust. No nasty dings or dents up the quarter either. And like I say, I know I keep repeating it, the odd little light surface scratch in the paint where it's been washed over the years. No heavy scratching at all around the fuel cap. Again, have a good look at that wheel there. Lovely and clean in there. As you come out the back bumper, we're scuff free on the right hand side. The lower lamps are crystal clear. You can see that as you come up onto the rear lamps. Again, those rear tail lights are crystal clear on both sides. No problems at all with that. The bumper cone on the left hand side, no marking at all. As you come across the back bumper, we are lovely and straight across the back bumper there. No scratching around the boot lock. No nasty marks at all on the lower section or the middle section of the bumper where stuff's been put in the boot. Normally you get scratching across here. We have none of that on this lovely Focus RS. Tailgate itself, no corrosion, no dings, no dents. No issues at all with that. All the windows are lovely and clear. The spoiler's got no lacquer peel or fade to it. Even the high level brake lights crystal clear. They're normally faded by now. As we come round the left hand side again, lovely and straight down the left hand side. Around that wheel arch we've got no corrosion. The odd little stone chip down the lower section again. Quarter itself, there's no dings or dents or scratches. Across there again, just the light surface scratches where it's been washed through over the years. This is how picky you've got to be. You've got two sort of heavier stone chips on the passenger rear quarter lower bit next to the arch. A few little stone chips down here, you can see that. Across the lower section of the body kit, again the sill section, no big scuffs where people have been getting in and out, and it's nice and tight to the bodywork. Lovely and straight up the passenger door. Once again, no scratching around the handle. This wind strip, we've got no bubbling at all in that. Wing mirror cap, once again, unmarked. No scuffs or scrapes. As you come down the front of the passenger door where it meets the wing, it's got no chips again. Lovely and tied up that passenger side. As we come onto the front wing, go around that arch, we've got a tiny little bit at the bottom of the arch there, the smallest amount, just under the paint, just started there. The lip itself, have a good look at that. Lovely and clean as we come around the rest of the arch to the front where it meets the front bumper again. Fits nice and tight, no bad gaps at all on that. The wing itself is lovely and straight, got a good reflection there. Very, very shiny on the paintwork side of things. And again, unmarked wheels all the way around. Onto the interior now. You've got the sparkle buckets with the blue inserts. The seat itself is very, very tidy. No rips or tears. It's the right amount of sort of wear for the year and the mileage. Tiny bit of discoloration on the driver's bolster, and I mean that is really minimal. No cracks, no rips or tears, no sagging to the bolster. It's lovely and firm on the top and the bottom. No cracks in the plastic on the driver's seat. Inserts lovely and clean as well. As we go onto the door card, no real wear around the window switches or to the handle. A little bit of wear to the grab handle, which is to be expected. Lovely and straight across the rest of the door card. The inserts are nice and tight, they're not ripped or torn anywhere. Dashboard itself, no cracks across the top. All nice and standard in here, lovely and straight as you come down the centre console. The original Ford head unit is in there. All lovely and tidy as you work your way down the centre console there. And back up, lovely and straight, lovely and clear. No cracks in the perspex on the dials, nice and fresh, easy to read. The steering wheel showing minimal wear once again. Normally on the painted wheels you get quite a bit of wear at the side bits. This one's got a little bit, but no discoloration at all. Headlining, lovely and clean as well. No unwanted stains in there. The seats working perfectly. Back seat, driver's side, no rips, no tears. Once again, minimal wear at all to the back seats. Back door cards are all good as well. And that dark grey carpet set's lovely and straight throughout. We'll lift this mat up so you can have a good look there. No problems at all with that. As we go around, James is I'll get the boot open there, we'll go into the boot. The boot's working off the button as it should. Working as it should in there. Lovely and tidy in the boot. No unwanted stains on the boot carpet. We're going to lift it up. We're going to have a good look. You've got all the original... Look at the boot floor in there. Have a good look at that. All the factory sealers there. You've got your original Ford air compressor and the original liquid there. All nice and tidy. Not even any marks on the polystyrene sort of fake wheel. Parcel shelf, lovely and straight as well. No problems at all with that. Onto the left hand side. Again, door cards lovely and tidy. No rips or tears to the door card. Nice grey RS mats. Again, we're going to lift that up. They're doing the job protecting that carpet underneath. Dashboard's lovely and straight from the left hand side. As we come up the passenger seat, once again, minimal wear to the passenger seat. We're going nice and slow down that bolster. No rips or tears at all. No nasty marks. The right amount of wear again for the year and the mileage. No cracks to the lower section on the plastics. And this seat as well, working perfectly, reclining forward. Good look at the seat from the rear left Again, minimal wear whatsoever to the rear seats. And again, that headliner lovely and clean and tidy. Onto the engine bay now. Apart from some aftermarket silicone hoses, everything looks to be nice and standard again, lovely and clean and tidy. Even the coolant bottles crystal clear. The brake fluid bottles all good. Power steering bottles nice and clear as well. It's all lovely and fresh in here. Lovely and straight across the front panel. And around the strut tops. Have a good look at all these sort of brake fluid bottle, all clean. You can see the sort of attention the car's had. It seems like it's never been dirty in its life. James is going to fire it up. Is it cold start up? I'm not going to start revving it up. No unwanted noises there at all from that. There you have it. 2303 Mark 1 Focus RS. Like I say, check the website for all the information. We've got all the service history. Comes with the private registration plate, just under 65,000 on the clock. Have a good look at that one there. Well worth a bid, that.